And welcome to the show, everybody. Tonight, we have a very special show that's going to start at Griswold High School. It's going to be the Griswold High School production of Legally Blonde. And we are honored today to have Mr. Ray Churchill and some of his cast members to tell us, what's going on with the show, who they play, and to get you excited about the production that starts tonight. Now, before we go there, just want to make sure that before we'll say it a couple of times throughout the show. Get your tickets at griswolddrama.org. Griswolddrama.org. Don't wait, because I'm going to tell you, I've done it before where I waited, and then I couldn't get tickets, and then I had to beg. I had to beg, and not only did I feel bad, but I felt really stupid. So don't feel stupid. Don't feel bad. Just get your tickets today. Griswolddrama.org, not .com.
And the shows are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night.
Yep, tonight through Saturday.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Tonight through Saturday, yeah.
So welcome, Mr. Churchill. Thanks for coming in today.
Hey, Michael. Mr. Malin, how you doing?
How you doing, Ray? Long time no see.
That's the fact. We're really happy to be
like
here.
I'm in a different dimension all of a sudden.
No, we're really happy to be here. And I almost lost the microphone.
No, that was good catch.
That's not happened before. It's happened many times.
Now we're good.
Watch those.
No, we're ready to go. It's opening night.
Yep.
Those are like the two best words any theater person can hear. Opening night. Let's go.
Is everybody behind you excited about tonight? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I would think so. No,
a little nervous, maybe.
No, butterflies. Butterflies. There's a difference.
So your work is done.
My work is done. That's it.
You don't when it comes to opening night. That's it.
I got to open the doors at 6:15. That's about all I have to do. I got nothing to do. Well, the whole point of doing anything like this is to teach at the same time that you're doing a production. So one of the big goals of our department, of the drama department, I know back in the fall with Tim Moore and also in the spring with us, is that the adults are there to guide and to coach, and the kids are there to do and to learn.
Yep.
And, one of the reasons I firmly believe that one of the reasons that we've had such a run of success in that program is that the kids buy in so wholeheartedly because it's their work. Right. They're not getting no credit, or they're not getting credit for something an adult did, and they're trying to pass it off as their own. It's their work,
right.
And they've done it. They've programmed the light boards. They've worked on the sound. They've built the sets. They've learned the dance numbers and learned the songs. And not only have they learned the songs, they've taught the songs. It's all, as much as possible, it's student run, and that is the only way to do it. I'm convinced. We as adults, we've all done 1,000 shows in our lifetime. And why is that impressive if we can do one more? That's not impressive. And nor do the people the young people, the young professionals that we're trying to teach skills to, they learn very little. But if they're doing it, then they get it. And then they're hands-on, and then it's their own creation.
So when it comes time to picking a play, picking a production, is it you, or is there a panel? Is there a few of you, or?
Well, there's no formal panel. It's a team effort. We have a very strong directorial team, and I trust their opinions a whole lot, and we bounce ideas off of each other. Even in the last couple weeks, once that year's show is starting to get close to going up, then we start thinking about next year just a little bit, and we bounce ideas off of each other, and hey, would that idea fit the kids we have coming back?
Right.
And as I've told you before, the show is chosen primarily on what your kids can do. It's pointless to choose a show based on what me as a director, what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I love Phantom in the Opera, but I got a bunch of dancers and I don't have a lot of big singers coming back next year. What's the point? All I'm doing is setting them up for failure.
Right.
You gotta, that's the number one most important thing that the directorial team does every year is choose the correct show. Choose the show that your kids can excel at. Out in a professional theater or even in a community theater, you can pick whatever show you want, because if you don't have an Elle Woods, you can go get one. We can't go get one if we don't have one. We have just everybody that's in the building. We'll bounce around ideas, and as a directorial team, we'll offer input for each other, talk about some stuff. But it comes down to it that that I'll make the final call, because it's not often that the directorial team agrees 100%. People have different ideas of what they think would work, and that's great. And I'll just listen to them, and it just comes down to my gut. What do I think that those kids are going to succeed with for next year, and then I'll make the call.
So in another life, for some reason, I feel like I've asked you this question before, but obviously I have not. But I just thought about it just now. When you go through that process, and in your mind you have this guy and this girl thinking, okay, I think they're going to be great fits. I'm going to choose this event or this play.
Yep.
Then they don't come out.
No, it's happened.
It's happened. Okay.
It has happened.
What do you do?
And that's you take the kid that wins the role in the audition.
Gotcha. Okay.
It happened. I won't get into the show or the
No,
person,
you don't have to. No.
But luckily, I've never chosen a show based upon one particular kid.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ Superstar, Zach Kaliva was an amazing Jesus, but I also knew that 2, 3, 4 other kids in the show could have been an amazing Jesus. He just happened to be the one that won the role. Mm-hmm. So I never, even as a young teacher, I've never picked based on one particular kid, because you don't know what's going to happen. It was years ago. I had a really, really super talented woman, and she came out as a freshman, and she got herself a lead as a freshman, dropped dead. I mean, she was a total package. And then she came to me 2 weeks before auditions for her sophomore year show and said, hey, I'm going to cheerlead this year. And she was up front with me and, didn't just no-show the auditions. I said, okay. I said, thank you.
What do you do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to guilt her into it.
Sure.
I kind of had her as a kid that was going to be in contention for that leading role. But as it turned out, all that did was open a door for another kid that may not have gotten the role. And she was amazing. She was fabulous. And that was her, announcement to the stage in the community. Hey, I'm here. And then now
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to talk about it here,
and then
but
now,
I think I know what you're talking about.
And then now I got them both for 2 more years, and they're both developed leads. Mm-hmm. So in the end, it always turns out fine. Yep. And you got kids that want to do other stuff besides drama. And, would I love to have them in the show? Sure. But I also, I grew up as an athlete / actor / singer. So I wanted to play basketball. I wanted to play football and baseball. So I get it. There's other things out there. So, a kid's job in high school is to experiment with life and find out what they really love to do. Mm-hmm. So if it means they don't do the show that year, then they don't do the show that year. As long as they're upfront with me and give me advance notice on it, I'm fine. If you surprise me with it, I'm not as fine. But if you give me advance notice on it and, I'm not expecting to see you at auditions, right, go do what you want to do.
Right.
Did you have something?
No. Well, yes, I do.
Okay.
I always have something. So anyway, Ray, I've watched a lot of your productions and what you guys do, your team does, and how you look at what you have for talent and match them into shows. I have never been disappointed in any of the productions and any of the talent that's on the stage or even behind the stage and the support and the production people and all like that. And you've been doing this how long now?
30 years. This is my 29th show, 28th show because of COVID. I don't remember how many we missed. I think it was 2.
Really?
I think Joseph was going to go up in 2019.
Joseph, the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Joseph was going to go up in like the spring of 19 because we had already started rehearsing that when COVID hit. So
COVID hit in 20.
So we were like a month away from.
That's right. And Greece was 21.
Yeah.
Greece was 22.
22.
Because it was Grease, Wedding Singer, Legally Blonde.
Okay.
In 24. So yeah. And then
I'm in a time warp.
We couldn't get the.
You're in another dimension. We know you.
So Joseph had to get canceled. And we tried to bump it to the summer. We tried to do a whole bunch of things, but we all know we were shut down for over a year. And then the next year, it was not possible. The whole school year was screwed up. So it was not possible. So we went 2 years, 2 shows. And for that senior class, actually the seniors that did Grease, they had a show their senior year and a show their freshman year and nothing sophomore and junior. So we were basically starting over in Greece.
Yeah.
And now we have a little bit of a run. Hopefully the world doesn't fall apart anytime soon. We have a little bit of a run that we now have. You're going to meet juniors today that have been in the program since they were freshmen. So they don't know missing a show. They're going to hopefully be able to get all 4 in, which would be great. I mean, it was pretty painful. It was pretty painful the year we had to cancel Joseph after we worked on it for 3 months. And then, the kids were busted up. The seniors were busted up.
Of course.
And, we did what we had on closing night, we did what we call our circle backstage. You guys don't know about it, but we do a circle for the seniors backstage. And on closing night, instead of getting together and doing it, we did a group, a Zoom call with the whole cast. And we did the best we could, to do right by our seniors and our student directors and our stuff like that. So it wasn't a lot of fun, but that's in the rearview mirror. And hopefully there's nothing in the front of us, because we're starting to roll again.
Yep.
We're starting to get that first show back in Greece. Every kid in the place, whether you were a soundboard guy, cast, anything, they all had to be taught their trade. Every kid in the room had to be taught their trade, whether it was soundboard or lightboard or props or whatever. Nobody had the experience because they were all freshmen. So everybody was coming in like a rookie. So that first show, Greece, was a labor of love, because you had to bring an entire cast and crew of inexperienced kids up to speed, and nobody's going to forgive you. It's Griswold drama. You can't get up there and do a mediocre show and everybody's going to go, oh, well, that's okay. They were out with COVID for 2 years. There's no way that's going to happen.
There's no way Ray Churchill's going to let that happen. I'll tell you that right now.
That would tick me off.
And here's another thing I've never heard is that, like sometimes you can go to, a production and you hear, like maybe somebody messed up or whatever. And you hear, oh, they're just kids. I've never heard that or really anything at a Griswold High School production. These guys are so professional. They work their off, constantly.
That comment's an insult to us.
That's what I mean. That's
like, don't say they're just kids in that room, because
but you know what I'm saying.
I do.
You understand what I'm going? Yeah,
I do.
So,
they're not just kids; they're just young professionals.
So I do know that they work very hard. My son and my daughters were both in his productions, and they were worn out. But they enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Nothing's more fun than success. So, if it's worth doing, if it's worth dedicating 4 months of your life to, then it's worth being really good. And it's a complete that process is a complete simile to life, right? Mm-hmm. Any skill that you need to have to function in a society and excel, teamwork, punctuality, responsibility, good attitude, accountability. Everything that you're going to need, no matter what profession you take on after you leave, is taught in that program, right? Accountability to something bigger than yourself, all of those things. And that's I'll say all the time that I don't teach choir and drama. I teach life, and I just use choir and drama to do it.
It's a good foundation going forward.
That's all it is. And if you walk up to one of these kids and say, oh, you guys were good for a bunch of kids, I think their eyebrows would go up in the air and go,
have you tweaked it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
So I'm sure there's something that is maybe a couple of things that's really special to you from every play that you do, every production.
For sure.
What is one thing that you can say that in Legally Blonde, which opens tonight, what is one thing that you can, without, all the kidding around and stuff like that, what is the one thing you say, you know what, this is really special to me about this show?
Well, I'm going to have to give you two, I think.
Okay.
The first would be is that we have a very young cast. A lot of our leads are first year actors, are freshmen, are first year lead actors. And in the beginning, I'll be honest, it was rough. We had a lot of really inexperienced looking people on that stage. And I'm like, this is going to be a lot of work. And those young ones have more than grabbed the challenge by the scruff. And you're never going to notice that they're freshmen and sophomores. Right. You're just never going to notice. It's just going to be another Griswold show. Right. And I'm very proud of the young ones. I have great student leadership. The student directors, Haley Kunkel and Maddie Wooten, and I just couldn't live without him. And the other thing that I'm very mixed feeling about, but very proud, is I'm sure anybody listening to this probably knows that we lost our tech director, Matt Babcock, to a car accident in December. Very shocking, very, it's just awful. And not that any of us at the time were thinking, oh my God, what are we going to do about the show? Nobody cared, right? Nobody cared in December. We cared about taking care of his family. We cared about healing. We cared
Sure.
about taking care of our kids who were upset about it. But then in January, we're like, what are we going to do about this? Because Matt was 25 years there. He had forgotten more about technical theater than I've ever known. Right. And he was a pillar. He was a backbone of that program, not to mention a great friend to all of us. And you can't replace that. You can't replace the friendship. You can't replace his knowledge. And we couldn't. We didn't replace it. We went in a different direction and it worked. And as much as any of us wish that hadn't happened, shows just like life, the show's got to go on and we have to figure it out. And we did. It's different than years past, but it worked and everybody bought in and everybody came together. And starting tonight, you'll see some tributes to him at the theater. And then on Saturday night during the curtain call, we'll do a bigger tribute to him. And, everybody in this room probably has this bracelet on, GHS Drama. And
Mr. Babcock.
Mr. Babcock with hearts on the back of it. And I had these on the kids' arms before we left for Christmas break.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you had to start the healing. And we did. We're all still busted up and getting a little teary eyed and stuff like that. But we're doing exactly what he would want us to do, which was the show must go on, figure it out. And
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'm good.
No, I was just going to say that there's always unfortunate community losses, and obviously families, it's hard to move on. But the loss of Matt Babcock was huge to this community,
not just the Griswold drama.
No, I know. Of course, the family.
Yeah,
first and foremost,
Lisbon
fire department,
Lisbon Rec.
Yeah. And it was a huge loss. So that I only knew him very little. I know his dad a little bit, from
Kevin,
from coaching basketball.
I don't know how many times I've cursed his name under my breath as I'm trying to figure out how to build something that I have no idea. I'm an opera major. I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm like, freaking Babcock. Great.
He's watching. Yeah. He's like,
oh yeah.
But it's out of respect and love. Right?
Yeah. There's no question.
Yeah.
Like you are this irreplaceable.
Yep.
You are this irreplaceable that I have to try to figure this out.
And
now.
they really kind of interject him into the show as well. What you said with tributes in the show.
We do. Yeah.
It's
in the program. It'll be on the big screens. And during curtain call on Saturday night, we'll do a little something extra. And I probably not going to be a lot of dry eyes in that house on Saturday night. I know it will hit the directors very hard and it will hit the cast hard. And especially his tech kids from last year and years before that, I had to break the news to them on, we lost Matt on a Sunday. I had to break the news to the tech kids on a Monday and they were just stunned and it was terrible, but we're doing what he would want us to do, which was kick some butt and make some great theater.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back. When we come back, I should say that we're going to go ahead and talk to some of the cast members of Legally Blonde that opens tonight at Griswold High School. It's amazing. I can hear myself, but my headphones weren't working earlier.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Mike's must
it's
actually
a nice
be on. Go figure.
Put my shades on.
Yeah. That means the cameras are off, and we can't do that. There's a story behind that, but we're going to let it go.
We are.
GriswoldDrama.org. Get your tickets for tonight, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Only 4 shows. You don't want to get to the door and they slam the door and go, sorry. But anyway, tonight, and we'll be back to get in some conversation with the kids
Let's do it.
in just a minute right here on SNSN.
You buy better at Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
New year, same problem. These insurance prices always seem to be on the rise. Is it simply the company you're with, or is there more you can be doing to manage your insurance cost? Call the Burns Agency today and let our qualified staff walk you through coverage options, eligible discounts, and other cost savings. You can reach us at burnsagency.com, by phone, or better yet, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
And welcome back, everybody, to SNSN. We are going to be talking to some of the young ladies and young men that are in the production of Legally Blonde. And first, let's talk to you, sir. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
And what is your name?
My name is Connor McGrew.
Connor McGrew. And wait a minute. I know that name. Do you have a brother?
I do have a brother.
Does his name start with a D?
It just might.
Don't even tell me Drew McGrew.
It is.
Who doesn't love Drew McGrew? How's he doing?
He's doing well.
Is he doing okay?
Mhm.
Very good. I know his parents.
I know his parents too. Swell people.
That deserves a chicken.
That deserves it. There you go. There you go. Drew, I'm going to call you Drew.
Okay.
Connor, give us an idea of your role in Legally Blonde, and how are you doing with it so far this year? It's tonight, so you better be
it
doing
is.
good.
So I play Professor Callahan. He's a professor at Harvard Law. And what happens in the show is he gets this really big case. And so he picks up 4 new kids from that year's class to help him with this case. And just the whole bunch of antics, really. But nah, he's a real, just real smarmy, creepy guy. But he's also super pompous and full of himself.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, no, he's real fun. I think
kind of like Paul Nash. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, no, he's a
Yeah.
people that watch the show, they'll understand.
You'll probably be watching it now.
Yeah. So he's real smarmy and cringy, and
yeah.
And I understand he does something that really brings the cringe factor up.
Oh, that he does.
You don't want to. Do you want to mention that, or you want to save that?
I think I'll save that.
We'll save that one right there. Okay. How now? You are a senior.
I am a senior.
Okay, and this is your how many plays have you been in?
This is my first show.
Why? Well, where were you the last 3 years?
Well, there wasn't any opportunity for it my freshman year, as there wasn't any musical that year. But these past 2 years, I've just been too shy to go out for the audition. So, no audition, then no show.
His girlfriend made him.
There we go.
That's the rest of life.
It just might be.
There's no turning back now, man. That's it. It's over. Do we play the death march now?
Yeah, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, that's it. Good luck.
Thank you.
What's your favorite part of the show?
Ooh, that I don't know.
You don't have to have one.
I think I like all the show.
Okay. Very good. No, I think that's a very fair answer. And young lady, what is your name?
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
My name is Elizabeth Turner.
Hi. Elizabeth.
People call me Liz or Lizzie, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes, I am a senior at Griswold High School.
Okay. And how many plays have you been in?
This is my second. I was in
Okay.
the Wedding Singer last year.
Yep.
I was a part of the ensemble.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
All right. So what did you think? Oh, I'm just going to go out for this year and see what happens? Or were you asked to come out for it? Or
No, I definitely
I don't know
wasn't
how it really
asked.
works.
Well, first off, I remember seeing Grease when they did it during school, like for a little preview for the students. And I remember thinking, wow, this is awesome. But my thing was soccer. And after I've had some knee problems, I couldn't quite play soccer. And this was just a whole new opportunity that I may not have grabbed onto if it weren't for that. So
You have the perfect speaking cadence of a news director.
oh, thank you.
You really do. I have a knee problem.
I don't know if that's a compliment. but
No,
thank
it
you.
is. It is. Your diction is incredibly clear.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Wayne's got it.
I want to ask her. So, if you had a knee problem, how is it now, and how does the dancing in the show work out?
Well, so I tore both my ACLs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, junior year I tore my left, and senior year, actually this year, my second game back, I tore my right ACL, and I'm like I guess,
That takes a long time to heal.
yeah, it's a 9-month pretty much process. But my surgery was in November, but I'm pretty far along, and of course, like the knee is a little bit of a setback, but I don't let it set me
Sure.
back.
Very good.
I
good.
love what I do in the show, and it's great.
Explain
It
your
impacted
character.
my life.
Explain your character.
I play Brooke Wyndham. I am the exercise fitness queen, whatever.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much like, I don't know, I'm superior in my mind a little
Gotcha,
bit to
okay.
other people, and if you're in my way, I'm gonna tell you. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you. But if you're my friend, I will love you, sort of thing.
Kind of got that vibe from her. Yeah. I don't think she likes me.
Get out! Shut up.
It's like we've been here before. I don't know. Oh, are you excited for tonight?
I'm so excited.
It's tonight's opening night.
Yes, tonight is opening
Yeah.
night. The show's gonna be great.
Not next week.
Amazing. The show is tonight. Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me as well.
I'm, and I always think that the thing I get out of the productions from Griswold High School that I've been to is I feel. They make me feel. And they like one that really made me feel, and I know we've talked before about different ones like Grease and stuff with AJ Hamill, but one that really was Little Shop. So my stepson was inside the plant. He was the plant. So and he worked with Zach.
Yes.
They were
Yep. Yep.
and now I don't know, you wouldn't know Dane because he's a lot older than you, but he's like 6'3", 6'4". Put him in a plant, right? And he came out of the plant. He was sweating. He was wonderful. After should have seen him at home, but he came out of the plant and just did like that because it took some. But anyway, the whole play made me feel not because just Dane was in it, but the production, the way it was. They all make me feel something a little bit different, and that's the beauty to me of Griswold High School drama, and that's why I always stress to people: get your tickets, because it's good theater. It's just good theater. All right,
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Break a leg, as they say.
Yes.
Squeeze a chicken. That's the new thing.
Yeah.
After you.
No, you can do it.
There we go. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we're back here at SNSN, and we are talking to the young actors and actresses of Legally Blonde. That starts tonight at Griswold High School. And I say young actresses and actors because of their age, but, by watching any of the productions at Griswold High, I don't think you can really associate the word young, really, unless it's actually in your name, but because these kids act like they've been doing this for a very long time.
Ray puts them through the ringer. We know that, but it's really something. You go there. It's a high school production, but when you walk away, it's like you've seen something on Broadway.
Yeah,
that's how good they are.
Yeah. And it's always been talked about, if you talk to anybody, that knows anything about, Griswold High School drama, they'll tell you that kids will come to Griswold because of the
There's
drama
people
program.
that come from other towns that come and watch this show.
Right, but I mean, kids will come to school.
Yeah,
They'll
kids
come to Griswold
yeah.
because of the drama program.
That's true.
So there's a big thing right there. All right, young man, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Darn
you?
it all! What's your name?
My name is Lucas Otero.
Yeah, I hear you're something else, pal. Tell us about.
He's a good boy. You're the prankster on the production.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You can say that.
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
And your name is?
Asher Young.
Hence the comment about the name. Anyway, tell us about your role in Legally Blonde.
Well, I play Emmett Forrest, and I'm kind of Callahan's assistant at Harvard Law.
Okay. Now, how do you fit into the whole storytelling, being Callahan's assistant and him being kind of, were you kind of smarmy too, or cringy, or?
Not really, but like I'm kind of cringy, but in not like in a fun way, in like
Okay.
a kind of nerdy way almost.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Gotcha. That's a good way to put it. And you are what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Because that's a pretty good role. That's a pretty big role, is it not? Yeah.
It's the male lead.
A freshman. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the play. And you are
Asher.
I know. I hear you can really belt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give us a sample, or
I can.
or do you want to make people pay for it?
Whatever you want.
I think they should pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Listen, don't feel bad. Mike and I have sang on this radio. I'm sure you're doing a whole lot better.
This morning we were singing a song by the Stylists. We're not doing it again.
No.
So yeah, that's what I hear. I hear that you can really belt it out pretty good. So, and we'll be able to get that during the play. Are we
Yeah.
not? Gotcha. And why don't you tell everybody what your role is?
I play Paulette Bonafonte, which is Elle's hairdresser / nail tech. Basically, a good friend that she makes along her journey through Harvard and through her years. So.
Gotcha. Is it? Have you been in any other productions previous to this one?
Yes, this will be my third show. I was in Grease my freshman year and Wedding Singer my sophomore year. So this will
Gotcha.
be my third show.
What did you like about Grease? Because these are different shows.
Yeah.
You know.
I liked
For time periods.
Yeah, I feel like because I was a freshman, it will always be my favorite show.
Okay.
So it was kind of like an eye opener for me. It was kind of like I was really shy and I didn't want to, like, I bombed my audition. I was like, oh, I forgot the lyrics and everything. And so I was kind of like, this year, I was kind of like, why did I do that? Like, you're stupid. So I just like didn't listen to like my inner thoughts and I just like let myself go. And that's what got me the role.
I forget lyrics all the time. That's just because I'm old, and that happens. But you got this role.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, I'm sure your mom's excited to see
Yeah.
you in this too. So, and I'm excited for your mom because your mom's such a sweetheart. So you guys excited for tonight? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now, do you guys interact in the show?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. In a good way, bad way?
Good way.
Yeah.
Oh.
A simple hi.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Not a romantic.
Not a
No.
romantic
No.
connection?
No,
Definitely not.
Paulette's got her own band.
Gotcha. Got her own man.
Kyle.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And I am very eager to hear you belting it out. And
Thank
I'm
you.
really eager to. I find you, young man, very interesting. You've got a lot of charisma.
Thank you.
You know, just the way you talk and just the way you kind of handle. We've never met before today. You know, and it's just you handle yourself pretty cool. And I think that's going to translate really good. So that's one of the exciting pieces for me. It's like, I get to talk to these kids first. You know,
It'll
and
be interesting. You know, he's a freshman, so by the time he's a
Yeah.
senior, see what he looks from here to there, and how he progresses. It's going to
Exactly.
be fantastic.
Oh,
Absolutely.
all right, kids, break a leg tonight.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, we're going to be back in a minute with a couple of more actors and actresses from Legally Blonde right here on SNSN.
ahead.
Well, we are back. Obviously, you can tell by a couple of the members of the cast of Legally Blonde, which starts tonight. Get your tickets at griswolddrama.org for tonight, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going to talk to this young man first. Let's see. Your last name is
Hamill.
So you're AJ.
No.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. You're Rob.
No.
Jamie.
No.
No. Is there another one?
Jacob.
Jacob.
No. No.
How many flipping David? How many flipping Hamills are there?
Too many.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Nice glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Who are you actually?
I'm Micah Hamill.
Micah Hamill. There we go. So you're what, a freshman as well?
Yeah,
or?
I'm a freshman.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you always been interested in acting in plays? Have you done it before?
This is my first time, but I've always been interested. You know, I saw Little Mermaid, Little Shop, Cinderella, all of the shows from when I was younger, and
because your brothers,
yeah,
were in them too.
Yeah,
I talked about AJ.
Yeah, and cousins as well. So I'd always just look up to them and say, "This is what I want to do as well." So
now, and your Jacob was the lead in
Wedding Singer.
Wedding Singer, right? Yeah. Who are your cousins that were?
Mariah and Juliana Dagenet.
Okay, all right.
From a couple years ago. They graduated a while back now. So
gotcha. So who is your character, Mike?
I'm Warner Huntington III.
The third.
Yes.
Okay. What is Warner Huntington III do?
He is Elle's love interest at the beginning of the musical.
Okay. Well, you said at the beginning, so
yeah.
So obviously you get dumped.
I don't get dumped.
Maybe not.
I don't get dumped. Yeah, I'm the one who dumps Elle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and really what happens is I'm kind of a bad guy in a way, but at the same time, I'm also Elle's fuel to go off to Harvard and eventually chase her dream of becoming a lawyer and become
motivation.
Yeah, and rise up to her potential. So she
always the dude, man.
Comes to Harvard for me, but really finds her own way. So yeah.
You excited for tonight?
Oh, I'm very excited for tonight. Yeah.
I think that's incredible. I mean, Mr. Churchill was talking about, there is a younger cast this year, which, for years coming up, that's going to be amazing. It's going to be a wonderful pool of talent that's still going to be here. But just to possess the pool of talent that you have now as freshmen and sophomores is pretty cool too. And that's not a bad problem to have. Did you get the role that you wanted? Or did you want to be Elle Woods?
Oh yes, definitely. I wanted to be Elle Woods. It didn't really matter to me because
I wouldn't want to be Elle Woods.
Yeah, I knew that no matter what role I got, it was up in the air. So I was excited to just be in the musical to begin with. So I'm very grateful and blessed.
Lucas auditioned for the opposite roles that you actually got.
Yeah, we both got called back for Emmett Forrest actually. So yeah. But I'm very happy with how it's turned out.
Very good. And you have a legacy.
Yeah, I do. So I have some brothers to look up to, and I mean,
maybe they'll be looking up at you for carrying that. Who's after you?
I don't know.
Any cousins somewhere down the road?
Nathaniel in elementary school.
All right, let's. Who's are you doing? You guys both did the check-in already. Yeah. Young lady, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Tell us your name and let's see where the connection goes from there.
I'm Sydney Churchill.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy over here.
No.
Okay, so it's really just
it's a big coincidence.
Just coincidence. Yes. Okay. All right. I get it. I get it.
No, he actually is my father. He actually
what? So were you in
sympathy right now?
Were you in Wedding Singer?
I was.
And what was your role?
I shared the role with Gabby Mastracchio of Linda. Mm-hmm. So we both kind of split the role evenly, and yeah.
And obviously you play Elle Woods.
I am Elle Woods.
You're Elle Woods. Okay, so you're actually the lead character.
I am.
Okay, very good. Yeah. When you found out that you got the role, especially as a sophomore,
I was honestly not expecting it. of course I was hoping for it.
Of course.
But I was like, I had a lot of people that are just so amazing that tried out as well.
Sure.
And so when I got it, I was just very, very excited that they thought I could do that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's obvious, that there's talent in the family. You know,
Where did you get the talent?
Where did you get the talent?
My mother.
Your mother.
My mother, yes.
Does it make you nervous being? And this question had to be asked somewhere down the road. Does it make you a little bit nervous knowing that this is nothing to do with anything other than he's your dad? Is it going to make you nervous? Oh my God, am I going to do good? Am I going to live up to it? Or
I think honestly, that was probably last year, but he's been like a really big support for me this year whenever I got stressed out. Yeah. Like he's always kind of like made me feel good about what I'm doing and made sure that I had all the resources I needed to be even better than I was.
Yep.
And I don't know, it's actually kind of comforting to know that he's there. I don't feel like scared.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because that's a big role. I mean, that's a big jump.
I've been around it all my whole life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is also why I was very excited to get it, because I've been watching since I was like
baby,
born,
infant,
basically. Yeah. And I've always.
You were born into this.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about a legacy, just like Micah here, which I'm glad you both came on at the same time, because you guys both have a serious legacy when it comes to Griswold High School drama. So, what kind of roles? What kind of role would you want to play other than like Elwood's? Let's say
in the show.
No. In any show. What is what is a dream role of yours to play? And I'm not even saying it's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen, but you're covering your mouth.
I know. You probably know what I'm gonna say. I would love to be Fiona in Shrek.
Nice. Donkey.
I was little Fiona for Woodstock when I was like 7, and ever since then I'm like, okay, so now I just grow up and I want to be actual Fiona. So that's kind of like my dream scenario right there.
Can you do an Irish accent? It's not like you're not Irish or anything.
Not even close.
Really?
Nope.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That's as close as I can get.
I can do a bad Southern and a bad British. And an Elwood's impression.
What about you? I mean, you're a freshman.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of time.
Yeah.
So have you ever thought of like, I would love to play blank.
Nothing would make me happier than to play the Phantom in the Phantom of the Opera.
Really, huh?
Nothing would make me happier. That's my dream role, number one.
So you can sing.
I guess.
It's in the fan. Let's find out if Bob can sing. Play starts tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. GriswoldDrama.org. Get your tickets. Give me one word. Why should they go to the show tonight?
It's fun.
Micah. That's the word.
It's fun.
There you go. That's 2 words, but Sydney.
Oh.
One word. Why do they need to go either tonight, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday?
Yes.
Why not? You want to go? Yes. Ray,
See?
one word.
See? This is hard.
2 words. Community pride.
Okay.
Entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah. I would say emotion, because every play I've been to has made me feel something.
Oh, I think there's a lot. I think the show will pull at some people's heartstrings.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I have not been to any of his shows that didn't pull up on any of my heartstrings.
Yeah.
And it's really tough. I don't know how he's going to do it, watching you on stage. Or your mom. Or my wife. Tell you.
Because you're the last of the line.
Yeah.
In your house. So this is, but still, they also have time.
Yeah.
There are going to be other shows in their future.
Oh yeah.
What makes me a little bit sad is there's a possibility that I don't direct his
Either
senior
one
show.
of them. Yeah.
I'll direct her senior show. I don't know that I'll direct his senior show. I don't know if I'll still be here.
Yeah.
Father Time's catching up.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a lot of work.
It's not making me happy. Though.
And as you're getting older, you find out you don't have the energy you used to have, right?
It's not making me happy looking at this freshman class, which I love dearly, and thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be at their graduation.
There you go. Here it comes.
Chicken.
Really? Can
Do it. Oh.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be back to end it up and tie up any loose ends. Make sure we got everything out there about tonight's performance, where it starts, Griswold High School, GriswoldDrama.org, GriswoldDrama.org. Get your tickets and make sure you make one of the shows. If you don't, you're really going to be, I joked around a couple of times, but it really is worth supporting the program. It's worth supporting the kids, and you'll get more out of it than you'll realize. And once you go, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll be back with the cast in a minute right here on SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, here we are back at SNSN talking about Legally Blonde and the production that starts tonight at Griswold High School. We have all the young actors and actresses back in the studio with us right now, and I guess we're going to be treated with a little bit of a little dialogue here from a little treat. So I'm gonna just shut up and I'm gonna go ahead.
We're doing that too.
It's a treat in itself for me to shut up. Yeah.
Okay, but
All right.
sitting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do I start from the who is it?
Delta new, Delta new. You are a Delta new. Delta new. Delta new. You are a Delta new.
Elwood's former UCLA Delta Nu president. I recognized your mugshot.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah. Your DVD got me in shape to be June in the Girls of UCLA calendar.
That is so great. Thank God someone on this legal team gets me.
Sisterhood is forever, and I will fight with everything that I have to clear your good name. But that involves an alibi.
I can't tell it.
We all have our secrets. For years, I denied my blonde highlights.
It's beyond highlights, Elle. It's a disgrace. My secret is nuclear, and if it gets out, I could lose my fitness empire, which means everything to me. If I tell you, will you Delta Nu sisters swear not to tell anybody?
Oh, I will double Delta Nu sister swear.
You're hardcore. Okay. On the night my husband was killed, I had...
What? Brooke, I can't hear you. You're going to have to...
Liposuction! Minimally invasive outpatient lipo, but lipo!
Oh my God.
Wow.
You sound like Elle Woods. That's a funny thing.
Thank you. Yeah, that was so
All right, guys, thank you and girls, thank you very much for coming on in.
Wait, that's going on it?
Is that? Oh, we're not doing a song.
You guys want to?
That's it?
I was pretty
No,
good.
not like that's it. I meant like
There. I thought we
What
were
else do you want,
I
Liz?
thought we were doing a few things and then you were choosing.
That's a chicken.
I thought we were doing few. I don't know what's happening.
All right, guys, thank you very much once again.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on
Thank you
in.
for the sunglasses. Oh, I almost.
Oh,
took the
you got
chicken.
it. No, you can't have the chicken.
Sorry.
All right, Legally Blonde tonight starts tonight. Thank you, Mr. Churchill.
Thank you.
GriswoldDrama.org.
Take it easy.
Thanks for joining us here on SNSN.
Pleasure.
Yep.